this is Kevin Mayo, and today we're drinking Maine Beer Company, another one, India Pale Ale. This was bottled on August 25th, so that makes it, five and a half weeks old at this point. This is the last beer that I bought when I was in Maine a couple of weeks ago. So we're going to go ahead and give it a crack and give it a pour and see what it tastes like. They make a bunch of really great beers. Maine Beer makes some great beers. And Lunch is one of the ones that everybody goes nuts for. I can find that around here. Just really haven't been able to find this one in the area. We're going to go ahead and give it a pour. As always, if you like the reviews, please subscribe. We're always looking for new friends. And go ahead and leave comments because we love talking about beer. So we do have American two-row red wheat and CaraPils for the malts. And then we've got Cascade, Citra, Simcoe, and Warrior for the hops. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. And we got about, 3 fingers of fairly white head on it. Tight bubbles. It's 7% ABV. I'm not really seeing a lot of alcohol lacing. Not a lot of carbonation. A few random bubbles streaming up through it. And I would say it's slightly hazy. You can see through it fairly well. And it's on the darker yellow side. So all in all, a very classic looking beer. Dark yellow, white head. Let's do the aroma. Oh, God, that smells so good. You can smell that Citra in there. You got a little bit of dankness, a little bit of pine, orange, grapefruit, pineapple. Oh. Just a wonderful, fresh burst of like citrus and pine, a little bit of malt dankness in there. Just amazing aroma. Really, I mean, some of these, they're kind of, I guess the generic term starting to become New England beers, and they're really, really kicking it with the aroma. Kind of all comes from Heady Topper. Everybody's been trying to take Heady down. But it really, I mean, just some great beers coming out of New England right now. Treehouse, Trillium, these guys, Heady obviously, Hill Farmstead. And I don't mean to insult anybody, so I'm missing people. I know I am. I'm just saying that there's a real renaissance of what they call the East Coast style, or really the New England style, which is the aroma and the fruity. And here I am just talking. Let's do some drinking. And it's amazing. So I really, really love Lunch, and I go nuts for it when I can get it. And I end up, even though I'm out in a bar or a restaurant, I usually end up having one more before I leave just to try it. And that's got that big, dank IPA. This one here, totally different. It's got a lot of the same flavors, but the body in the malt is just much more lighter, crisper. But I still get pine, cut grass, grapefruit, orange. Just an amazing beer. I don't know if I'd call it better than Lunch. I'd call it different than Lunch. I think I'd call them both phenomenal beers. But this is really less dank, lighter, crisper. Does finish really dry. Bitter-wise, really, I think IBUs is probably a couple of notches back from the Lunch also. It does have a little bit of a lingering bitter at the back of the throat, but you don't really get that really pow bitter on it. So this is really, really good beer. If you can get this beer, you got to try it. This is a world-class beer. When you get a beer this good, you're really talking about, if you're going to say such and such a beer is better, It's really at this point your personal preference, because this is as good as any beer in the world. We're going to give this a solid, I'm going right up there. I'm not going to go all the way to 100. 97 out of 100 though. Phenomenal beer. Till next time, keep drinking.